On guys, Sekapoko here, bringing you another 7 Innocence Grand Cross visit for this week with the news and talking about all the fun things that are be going on with the new King. We're gonna be seeing his gameplay, looking at that real quick. We're also talking about the new changes of characters, cards, damage. A lot of different things happening on JP right now, and it's going to be a huge patch here. So I urge you guys, listen to all the things that are coming out because there's a lot of changes. Some of these will affect global immediately, so and it will affect you for the Lost Vein Meliodas banner. So just know that there are changes that could potentially come to global that are either positive, negative, etc., and you can make your own determination on what you want to believe there. So I'll be making a separate video on thoughts on the banner versus what could happen on JP versus global, so you guys can see that. But we're gonna jump into the news here. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump right into it. All right, so we got the info in, and we're gonna be watching some of the things from Festival King and see some of his base stats and substats. This looks like he starts out with really high crit chance. It looks like he's got like 72% crit chance, 183% crit damage, really high crit resist, 84%. Wow, that's spicy. 64% pen, 60% resistance. So all the resistance values are really good. And this is at max super awakening, by the way. 26% lifesteal, huge substats, huge. So all that is really impressive. So I'm very interested to see how this goes. There's stuff. Let's see some of his animations. There's his 3-star card. Oh, that's cool. Nice. Just a punch. Alright, here's the ultimate. Yeah, he looks pretty cool when he does that ultimate. Oh, so he just eats the same Hendrickson. No. So you get Narc now. He's a double AoE character. Here. 요거는 일단 3배 데미지라 한 놈은 갑니다. 한 놈 가요. Is this just me as Hendrickson's ulti look cooler than King's ulti? Kind of sad about that. So let's go over the new Hendrickson, and I have coffee now, which has finally been finished, so I'm excited. All right, so am I recording still? I am. Okay, cool. All right, new Hendrickson is going to be a gray demon unit, looks like. He's going to have a unique called Malice. The Malice is going to increase damage of allies' debuff attack skills by 50%. Wow. That's a fucked up passive. M increases damage of allies' debuff attack skills, so like bleed skills and stuff. I wonder if that means like the base raw damage on the attacks, or if it just like all the added modifiers, because Hendrickson, from looking at this, has a shock card and a bleed card, so I'm wondering if it means that it's going to increase the initial damage or the damage over time. The character that was thought to do this initially was Mono, but Mono actually doesn't do this, and I'll have a showcase on her very soon that recorded yesterday that is totally different than this. It's kind of cool. All right, so this is kind of interesting. I'm kind of interested about this. Okay. The first card is an AoE card that's going to do 215% damage against all enemies and shock for 4 turns. Brand new card. We don't have a shock AoE in the game. I'm 98% certain about that. Shock will do 45% of the damage at every turn. Oh, they boosted shock and bleed. I'm learning this right now. Okay, so we're getting a lot of new things. Mikasa's getting a buff. Looks like a damage over time is finally getting what it deserves. Fucking awesome. All right, cool. So I've been waiting for this for a long time. Looks like that's gonna be great. I wonder how Explosion's gonna do. I wonder if that means that Roxy's gonna be better too. I'm curious. I'm still learning. Okay. No, I have to do it today because I'm just recording. If it wasn't recording, then it was fine. Dom, so you can come back tomorrow, okay? It's okay. I have to just do it today because I'm recording. But I love you. Have a very good day. You're funny. All right. His ultimate ability is going to inflict weak point damage equal to 385% attack damage, and it's basically so he has the exact same ultimate as Demon Meliodas. That's cool. This is cool. All of this is good. All right. Now let's go over the King. This is going to be the new Festival Coin unit, is Festival King. Okay, so far I really like this new Hendrickson. Let's see how good the King is. All right, The new king is going to nullify the cleansing effect on recovery skills on enemies with 2 or more poison, bleed, or shock or corrosion effects. Wow. So if you bleed in poison or shock or corrosion, then they will not be able to cleanse any heals. On only recovery skills though. So you can still cleanse with like a buff. So Arthur buffs would still get rid of it. Okay. If there are 2 or 3 or more aforementioned buffs, further decrease the enemy's ultimate move gauge by 1 orb at the end of your turn. Oh, that's kind of crazy. So you nerf ulti rush by putting up debuffs. That's cool. Okay, that's a brand new mechanic. That's gonna be very, very tricky to do, and I totally want to see how this works in PvP. All right. Inflicts damage equal to 450% damage against one enemy. Release 130% of any dot or damage over time event. Wow. I'm guessing at the lower ranks that modifier is less, but that's crazy. So you release the damage of dot damage over time effects. That's crazy. So if you initially apply one and then put one after, dude, this would make a lot of damage over time effects great. Oh shit, they boosted mono too. And they boosted the Hellbrim and everything else. Everybody has that single target poison. Awesome. Okay, so the single target and AoE poison is now gonna do 60% damage. Okay, that's cool. That's really cool. They finally boosted damage over time effects, which is great. Inflicts damage equal to 205% attack against all enemies and poison for 3 turns. So if you pop his poison effect, then there's going to be 3 or more aforementioned debuffs on the enemy and then decreased enemy ultimate gauge orb. Or is it, I'm wondering if it's per person. I'll have to go see how they do it in PvP, but it might be per person. So I'll have to check that out. Okay. Ultimate. Tyrant's Tempest. Inflicts damage equal to 300% attack against all enemies. Apply Abyss effect on the hero and receive 50% less damage for 2 turns. Abyss inflicts 30% of the damage dealt with this ultimate on enemies at the start of the enemy's turn. Wow, so it's a damage over time effect that you apply as a buff or as a debuff. It might be a debuff. It might be a brand new debuff. I'll have to check it out. And then Abyss scales all the way up to 60%. It might. I'll have to see it in the video if it's a debuff or a buff. And Abyss actually scales up from 300% all the way up to 600%. Sorry, 300% to 450, and then it goes from 30 to 60. So it looks like you get like 10% per level. No, more. What is that? 5% per level. 6%? 6% per level. 5%? 6%. Need 6%. Math hard. All right. That's cool. All right, so let's go watch this PvP match here. You can see some of the things they have in here. I don't really need to put the sound on. So I'm actually really interested in what they're talking about here for the PvP match. Let's see if we can get this started here. Okay, so this is a team with King, and this is a team with Hendrickson in the PvP match. Okay. That's kind of cool. All right, there's the Hendrickson. He did 32,000 as an AoE. On the second rank, did 45,000 and then 38,000. This is again all ungeared PvP. It's an ungeared PvP damage. That's pretty decent. And looking at this, you can see there's a they have their ultimate. There's like a little effect on all of them. So they have shock. They've actually increased the effect modifiers for shock, poison, bleed. And you see the bleed kind of drips down too. So they have way bigger like animations now. It looks like I think they had big animations before, but I don't think they were this big. I think this is really cool that they added all these animations. So there's a triple debuff on them. That's cool. It's geared. Okay, it's geared. So it's really low damage and geared then. All right. Oh, it is geared. It is geared. Yeah, 100k. 100k. Oh, he did like no damage to this. That's actually interesting. It's really interesting that made him a blue character instead of a green character, because I know how strong that is. All right, so he has 3 debuffs, right? And it's on their turn. So that means that if he uses the King card on Meliodas, it's going to explode all the debuffs, I think. So he doesn't want to do that. He's in 100-day Liz, which is really interesting. Wow, 92k on a 2-star against type neutral. Okay, that's cool. And then here's the turn after. It decreases the ultimate move gauge of the Meliodas because they have the 3 debuffs. And since they can't cleanse it off with King's healing skill, this is like the effective counter to Blue King. It's a Blue King that counters Blue King. So this is cool. Okay, so they can't use cleanse. The cleansing effect won't work. So there's like, so he tries using a merge here, tries to heal and then move up. But as you can see, the cleansing effect won't work. And the only thing that happens is the King actual heal. So 1-star King heal is kind of out from this. Okay, that's cool. Okay, so we got the Hendrickson ulti here. How are you to use, like, being able to one-shot anyway with Hendrickson is kind of cool here. But you're kind of in a bind no matter what. Okay. Okay, 200k ultimate on 6-6. Kind of what I expected for Hendrickson. I'm assuming they went like HP def on him. 200k ultimate's pretty average. And that's a type advantage though. That's kind of weird though. Okay. It's so weird seeing King off the ground like that with the Guardian on the ground. Like, it's very jarring. So I wonder if you're going to have to click him off the ground when you're clicking him. Because that seems like a very annoying thing. Okay. Wow. Okay, they skipped through it. Okay, so I wonder... Okay, so here's the King ulti. It says it's going to apply that Abyss effect on all enemies. This is what we're kind of like wondering about. So he then applies the poison, and the poison will then make it so that they can't use any cleansing effects. And then they use anti-debuff skills for no Petrify from the Goddess Liz, which is cool. Like, they don't care about so much of the healing. They care more about the other thing. 186,000 on the AoE. Okay. And there's no poison effect. So they... Wow. Wait. Did that just instantly kill both of them from the Abyss effect? Okay, let's watch that again. So that did 186,000 to like 45 here. So there's no... The Abyss effect is, it looks like it's not on them. And you can see the Abyss effect is actually on King. It was a buff like I thought. So it's a buff on King. And then he also has the damage defense damage increase, all that. Okay. And then immediately following that, on their turn, it did 112,000, which is 50% of the total damage that he dealt against enemies. And then he retains the buff. So then on Merlin's turn, he's actually going to have that up. That's super cool. Okay. That's fucking great. That's a... Yeah. I don't know if I would say this team's better than Blue King, but definitely on par or better, because that's fire. That's really good. It's a definite hard counter to Blue King, and that's what I said it needed to be. It needed to be a hard counter. I'd say that he's on par or better, and he's a hard counter to Blue King. And the fact he's a festival unit, you can use him on a lot of different teams, but he's more debuffs, which is really interesting too. You kind of want to use it with another debuff character. And then here's the AoE again. This part is better than King's ultimate by a lot. So by using this part, with having the green, having the Liz stocking up the heal cards, getting debuff immunity, you can see she took the 112,000 damage here. That part's really messed up. So like if you had a enemy team with high HP and be able to like just go on the enemy turn and just make them take a nuke damage here from the Abyss, that's crazy. Okay. That part is insane. Like being able to like just rush through the end turns, that's really strong. So I think that's probably the biggest factor of this King. And I think for the rest of this, we can just go over the rest of the news notes to see if there's anything like that really pops out. Story 14.5 is coming, so we get the Festival King and the Green Hendrickson, so that's really cool. New cosmetics for King. Let's see those. So it looks like King gets like this antler looking thing. That's kind of cool. He's got like a ninja costume. That's cool. And then a suit. This suit, it's cool. I think about like if you want to run like this suit in the ninja headband, you're like a business ninja. That's pretty funny. Okay, so PvP rules this week. First week, damage done by... Oh my god. So they're... In the first week of King launching, they're boosting shock, bleed, poison, and all debuff effects by 50%. Okay, so that's insane. So they're boosting this on top of Hendrickson's passive buff. So that's crazy. All heroes are immune to the petrification effect, purification effect from recovery skill. Wow. Okay, so these are all Festival King centric units. Honestly, these are really interesting rules for any team. Like, you don't even have to use Blue King. This is super interesting. Like, any team that's a non-ulti rush team, also very good, interesting for that team too. Okay. Blue Lilia, again, pretty good here then, because he would be able to heal. Not have to worry about as much. Cool. And then the other one's one ultimate special move is for one turn grants 100% reduction in defense related abilities. That's fucked up, bro. This is so messed up. When ultimate move is full, you get 100% reduction in all defense related stats. That's fucked up. That's super fucked up. Wow. In the final week, all heroes take 50% increased damage from a skill with weakness effect. That's gonna be fucked up for Easton and Blue Melly and Benny Maru and pretty much everybody has a debuff effect. That's kind of cool. Okay, so I'm curious about that. So these are interesting rules. They're very different. I don't know if I like them or don't like them, but they're different and not geared toward Lost Vein Meliodas. So that's kind of cool. Okay. Story event, Jericho, you lack common sense, clear 10 stages, no one cares. Super Awakening changes. Okay, big thing. Okay, Super Awakening changes. You do not need dupes to Super Awaken the heroes. You will need to spend more Super Awakening coins. All right. Oh, okay, so it's not double. Thank God it's not double. Okay, cool. So step 1 is just normal 3, like everyone, because everyone gets step 1 for free no matter what. Step 2 is going to be 6 Super Awakening coins, an additional 3. Step 3 is going to be 9, and step 4 is going to be 12. So it's only an additional 3 per level instead of like a double per level like we may have originally thought. So way, way better than I originally thought. This is totally acceptable as long as it's not double and it's like 3 extra here, 3 extra here. Totally fine. This is good. This is completely fine for free to play, pay to play, everybody. So this is great. Super Awakening is completely fixed. I'm fine with this. This is great. An additional 3 is warranted. Totally fine. I'm good with that. Super Awakening is fully fixed. So I'd say this is perfect as far as what they could have done. You don't need refunds. If it was an extra like 6 and 9 here, that would be totally fucked up and not cool. But like an additional 3, totally fine. So essentially, these are it would be 2 dupe coins here, and instead of 3 dupe coins here, it's 4 dupe coins, and this is for SSR coins. And then instead of 4 SSR coins here, or not 3 SSR coins here, this would be this would be 2 SSR coins, and it's now 3, and instead of 3 SSR coins, it would be 4. So the amount of SSR coins that you would need to max Super Awaken a character is much different, but the only one that's really, really hard is on rank 2, so getting a character 2 out of 6 is probably what you would need instead of a character 1 out of 6 to feel like you're not getting completely ripped off by the Super Awakening level thing. That's where I would think that you would need to be, but other than that, it's really, really good. Okay, new event lobby added for Q all changed, cool. Oh, cool. So you can actually hit this event menu thing, and it allows you to bring out the event menu. Thank you. This is like super annoying. I had this gripe since the game came out. Like, you weren't able to get to this like super easy. You had to go like in, out to like multiple different windows. Yeah, that's good. It's needed. Okay. If you use recommended heroes for these boss raids, you get various rewards. Okay. Fairy King, Forest Invader, so the new Festival King, you used to get a diamond, and now you get Slater. What? Boss raid tutorial awards? Can I get these too? I didn't know there was a boss raid tutorial. I had no idea. But apparently beforehand, we used to get part 1 SSR tickets for completing the Red Demon, Grey Demon, and Crimson Demon on JP. I had no idea. I didn't know there was a tutorial quest, but apparently there's tutorial quests, and now we're getting Slater, King, and Red Nunchuck Bond for these because they know that 2 of the 3 of those are really good, and Nunchuck Bond is the best unit they can give us. That would be free-to-play friendly. Okay, that's cool. Okay, Guild Shop. You can now buy 30 of the same product instead of 10 for the level 1 and 2 shop. Templar Shop changes. Okay. Ooh, okay. So this is huge, actually. So for AP pots, you're not able to buy just 3 anymore. You're actually able to buy up to 10. So that's super sick. Instead of buying, just be able to buy 1 SR coin, SR metal for a necklace, you can actually buy 10 SR necklaces. So it made it so that guild coins are actually way more worth it. So that's great. For SSR Evolution. Oh my god, you can buy Super Awakening coins! You can buy Super Awakening coins out of this fucking shop and anvils! Bruh! This is sick. Okay, so Guild Boss, and there's actually a reason to do Guild Boss now. There's actually a reason to score high in Guild Boss, because now you can get Super Awakening coins, extra SSR medals on top of that, way more than you can weekly. Super good. Very good change. And then now you can buy 3 SSR medals. Wow, super good change. Okay, this one I might have to... I know it's cut off on the Sunday, but you just have to deal with it. All right. So for Shock, it's now going from 30 to 45. Poison is going from 50 to 60. Bleed is going from 80 to 90. Okay. That's cool. Okay. So for Shock, for an AoE attack, it was 80. Now it's going to 86 for 1 star. For 2-star goes from 120 to 129, and 3-star goes from 200 to 215 for AoE Shock. But I think King had the only AoE Shock. Who else has an AoE Shock? I don't remember anyone having an AoE Shock. Oh, maybe like Gil... Oh, Red Gil Thunder. Red Gil Thunder. Oh, yeah, he had one. Yeah, because he... Yeah, okay. No one uses him. Let's be real. All right, single target enemy. Damage to enemy, single enemy increased by 140%. So 140 for the single target poison. So this boosts mono, the new the Helbram on global, the limited one, goes from 140 to 150. It goes from 210 to 225, and finally 350 to 375. This is a definite needed change. Super good. I like this a lot. Okay. All enemies. So on AoE, the 1-star did 72%. And now does 82% for bleed. Oh, this is poison. This is poison. Sorry. For poison effects on AoE, it's 72 going to 82. This is like green Helbram's AoE card. It goes from 108 to 123 and 180 to 205. Cool. All right, here's what we want to know. Bleed. This is for like Mikasa and stuff. Bleed goes from 130 to 140. I know it's off the screen. Don't at me. 130 to 140, 195 to 210, and 325 to 350. So pretty decent bump. The AoE bleed, I don't think there's too many of those cards. It goes from 68 to 76, 108, 102 to 114, and finally 170 to 190. So overall, pretty good on the changes. There's a gold consumption event too that goes along with this. You get awakening stones, SSR medals, super awakening coins. Well, you get 3 for 3 million. That's crazy. More super awakening, 3 for 3 million. Another 3. Wow, you get 9 super awakening coins, a part 1 ticket for just spending 10 million gold. This is really good. You get a lot of awakening stones and all that stuff like that. That's good. Okay, cool. Okay. So another thing is that the Pokemon boss is returning to global, looks like, or JP, it looks like. And then there's also this boss here. This one is the anniversary boss for 1 year anniversary, and this one's returning. This is the first time they called it the Pikachu boss. Yeah, the Pikachu and Moose boss are coming back. So both of these bosses, by the way, were designed by the author of 7 Deadly Sins, so it's really cool that we're getting them back. And they're going to be available in the 20 million download celebration event. That's cool. All right, you get UR chest down diamonds, super awakening coins for clearing these. That's cool. There's boss material exchanges. Let me just see if there's anything useful in here to tell you about. A 20 million download commemorative coin. I don't know what that is, but we get it. I'll have to look it up. There's SSR metal, SSR coins. You get a hot copy too. Oh, and Brawler Bond cosmetics. So you get Brawler Bond cosmetics out of this. That's cool. Okay. You can use up to 4 heroes per battle. Plays 5 plays a day. That's crazy. Brand new Hawk Pass with a part 2 ticket. This one has Fighter Deanne cosmetics in it. Curse Sangeleon half weapon costume. Village Youth Paladin Tome weapon costume. I don't know what these are for. And then King's Congratulation. You get SSR weapon for Deanne though, so that's cool. I don't know who this other one is though. Curse Sangeleon? That's cool. All right, the costumes are for Deanne. Okay. Farm the coins, free stages, boss stages, and coin range shop. There's a new roulette event, and you get DN cosmetics. Looks like you're getting... Oh, okay, I see. So, special rewards, you get Super Awakening coins, DN cosmetics, Mercenary and Paladin DN. Paladin DN's the giant DN, I believe. So you get a SSR weapon cosmetic too. So these are all SSR cosmetics, so if you want to get those, awesome. There is other roulette rewards here. So these are just completion rewards for completing the roulette, extra cosmetics for DN. It's a new mechanic that'll come in later. It'll come in pretty recently too, so that's really cool. Other events: increase success when leveling up XP heroes, guaranteed chance to summon demons for demon rage, 1 daily play in dungeon, cool, and then the special exchange event King++. So basically, you can take a hammer and get purple stones. Fuck that! That's not worth. SSR medal to SR. Oh, you can finally take SSR medals and transfer them to SR. That's cool. This is cool. 1 engraving stone to 2 hammers. So 1 purple stone for 2 hammers. Nah. I mean, if you want to, you can. Sure, I don't know if I'm gonna do that. All right. Achieve 3 attendance during the period. Okay, so these are all login events. We actually get Demon Hendrickson for free. The Demon Hendrickson I was just mentioning at the start of this video, you get him for free. Holy shit, this is amazing. Oh my god. All right, here's the banner pool for King. Let's see if this is gonna be a good crop. That's good enough. All right, so, oh my god, they're boosted. They're boosted. Oh my god. Okay, so Festival King and... Oh my god, dude. They're boosted. They actually have a 0.5% rate. Bro, this is the best festival banner ever. Oh my god, this is insane. I'm so glad I've been saving diamonds. Bro, this is insane. They are, this is the best dude, this gives me hope for global, because that means on global, potentially, because they're missing units like Loxini and stuff like that, they could actually just give Lost Vein Meliodas a 0.5% rate. This is insane. They could do this. There is an argument for it now. That's insane. I'm so excited for this. Oh my god. This is why you should pay attention to JP patch notes if you're a global player. Right here, the shit like this will matter instantly for you. This gives you like stuff that you should know. All right, then there's of course Lost Bane, Keck W, Lost Bane and Goddess Liz. Okay, so we got Green Melly, Green Giant Deanne. These are all shitty. These are coin shop heroes. Never mind. Demon Meliodas, Blue Giant Deanne. These are all the coin sins and Esquinar. Wow. So all the coin shop heroes are on here. We got Zaratros, Bellion, ew. So Blue Demon Meliodas, Red King. And then we got other shitty heroes with a much lower rate. Wow, so they gave the shittiest heroes a super low rate. And there's only 4, 5, 6, 7. There's only a 0.7% chance of pulling the shitty heroes. Like the super shitty heroes, and the rest of the heroes have a much higher rate. Looks like it's still a 4% SSR rate though, if I calculate everything together, I believe. So that's cool. I don't know what 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. What's 11 times 1.769? Well, I mean 13 times 1.769. No, 4%. Math hard. All right. So yeah, good stuff. Okay, so the banner. I think this is an overall improvement to some of the festival stuff. So it's a shittier banner, but the fact that you get the coin shop heroes on it too, so it's better for newer players. It's got newer player stuff on it. It doesn't have stuff for like part 2 stuff, which is fine. Part 2 tickets are starting to devalue on JP, and this is fine. So this helps new players out by getting coin shop heroes, and this helps old players out by just getting dupe coins for whatever they want. So that's fine, and then boosted rate for the actual unit. So this is good for whales, and then it's also good for new players. It's kind of a balanced banner, so I like that a lot. It's not perfect for whales, and the fact there's no part 2 banner units on the banner totally fine. The reason that's okay is because Part 2 units, as I said, are starting to devalue as far as good units go. There's only a few good Part 2 units on the banner anymore. Most of them are not useful units, and the OC characters and other characters are much better anyways. So they're right now, I'd say that it's probably the best of all worlds, because Part 3 should be coming soon. Okay, so there's a new pack. This one here is gonna be $26 US for 2 tickets or 3. I can't tell. 15 singles. $26 for 30 diamonds and 15 singles. Oh, I don't know about that. You can purchase it 1 time. Oh, you can purchase this 3 times, so you get 45 tickets. Okay. All right, so here's the ticking packet. This is like $41 US. This is the this one here, and then 77 tickets. And then you can buy this for $1 US. So you get 5 tickets for $1. This is cool. All right, so if you wanted to buy 5 tickets, you get them for $1. That's cool. I don't know, how many times can you buy this? Can you buy this infinitely? Because that's worth to buy infinitely. Like, right? If I could just buy all of them, you'd purchase them 3 times. Okay, so this is like $3. You get 15 tickets. That's cool. All right, so that's a nice little thing. So that's going to be it for the JP news. Super nice for the tickets, what we actually get for it, all the other things, the new units. This is one of the best events on JP ever. I'm super excited for this. We got to see the new gameplay. Lots of fun things there. I'm excited. Hope you guys are excited too. But my name's Sekapoko. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Of course, like, subscribe, all the fun stuff. Thank you guys for all the support in the channel and everything lately, and I hope you guys enjoyed the content. Have a great rest of the day, guys. Peace.